How to flip small trading account using supply and demand combined with candlestick psychology. What to do to make sure the strategy win rates stay consistently high. How to separate the losing from the winning trades. How to improve your trading entries. How to have a better trading psychology. You will learn all of this and so much more when you watch the entire video. I will be using the flag mode, okay? And I'm gonna set it to 1 minute and here to 00. Then I'm gonna be using 1 minute Japanese candle, okay? Okay, so I'm taking some trades right there. Now, how do you guys ensure that you have a good entry point, right? The best thing to do is to always make sure that you're entering when the price reach exactly in the zone, okay? This is the only way to make sure that your entry point is very, very accurate, okay? And never try to take your trade outside of this zone. All right, I will be explaining some more about the best trades and everything, okay? Oh, okay. All right, remember I was explaining to you guys about the entry. Now, the stronger your supply or demand area is, it's the much you will see a bigger rejection, okay? You notice how the rejection right here is very strong, right? This is because right here is a very strong supply area. And if you're new to this channel or you're old to this channel, you know that you might not know if you're new that we only look for the engulfing candles, okay? These are the zones where supply and demands are. These are where the big buyers and big sellers are, okay? I will keep explaining everything on the next trade. Stay tuned. Okay. I was in a rush to take this trade, guys. I didn't want to miss the opportunity. If you just look how the price rarely came to my zone, you see that? So it didn't came all the way in the zone. This is showing me some form of strength right here, and if you pay attention closely, you could see that I'm definitely in the direction of the trend. Now, how do you make sure that your trading psychology stays the same? For instance, you see how this trade is moving back and forth, right? Many beginners might feel a little bit nervous watching the trade fluctuating like this, but in these scenarios and situations, you have to stay calm and you have to trust the process, trust the strategy, okay? And how do you trust the strategy? I will be explaining some more about this on the next trade, because this trade practically end right here. Apply for mentorship to learn everything I'm doing on a deeper level. Without deep knowledge, it's difficult to be profitable. If your goal is to be profitable, link is in description to apply for mentorship. Okay, I didn't want to miss this opportunity right here. This one is so good, guys. I know sometimes you might see me take the trade, then I mark the zone. This is because I can see the levels, but I'm marking it so you guys can see the levels for yourself, okay? Now, with this opportunity, I don't want to talk about the opportunity. I want to talk about how to make your psychology stronger, right? When you're trading, the number one thing you need to do is that whatever strategy is working for you, stick to it, and when it loses, do not deviate from it. Just stick to it, and that way you will gain confidence in your strategy. I almost missed this opportunity. I was just here thinking about the previous trade. It was so good. Guys, my entry is not very perfect, but because I'm with the trend, I'm expecting a beautiful, like a strong rejection from this price, because you know, when you're with the trend, you already in the direction of the market. And this is something I always want you guys to remember: always trade in the direction of the trend, okay? Okay, not really a good entry. I'm not going to take any more on this. I'm expecting a strong rejection, but I want to talk to you guys about When your confidence becomes strong, it only can become strong when you practice and understand the strategy. Okay, some people might say master it, which is yes. When you understand it fully, your confidence increase. Okay, I'm taking this one more, this trade. Let me carry this here to mark the area, show you guys. Now, how do you identify the strong ones from the weak ones? Because not all the supply and demands are strong. Okay, some of them are actually medium, some are weak. You notice, oh, this one is rejecting very good. It's because this area is very strong and I have to validate the area. How do you validate the area? You have to look for the proper engulf, right? If you look at this engulfing candle right here, you notice how big this engulfing candle is, right? And it overshadows this entire candle. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep explaining everything on the next trade. Oh, I don't want to miss this. I wanted to come back down to, okay, it's not gonna come. I knew. I was like, damn, I wanted to take more on this guy, because if you are on the channel for a while now, you know that this is a what? Inside gap. Then the price came to my demand area and gave a beautiful rejection. You see that, guys? And this is why I say that in order to trade confidently, you need to understand the trading strategies. It's not only about just clicking the buttons. Okay, it's not about that. It's about waiting for the right moments, then you click the button, waiting for the right trading opportunity, then click the button. And that's what I did, but you have to do this very patiently and correctly. Okay, apply for mentorship to learn everything I'm doing on a deeper level. Without deep knowledge, it's difficult to be profitable. If your goal is to be profitable, link is in description to apply for mentorship. Nice. Okay, guys, if you pay attention to this opportunity right here, you could see that this demand area is not only a demand area, it's in a ranging market also. And if you guys know anything about range and trends and stuff, you know that in the ranging areas, the levels like support and resistance, supply and demand, the levels work very well. Okay, and also you have to make sure that your demand and supply areas are also strong. Okay, and this is all you have to navigate the trades. Oh, okay, this opportunity has just shown up, guys. This is a very good one. I'm not even worried about the movement, although I see the price moving volatile. The only problem here is that the first one kind of came very close to the zone, right? And this is something I want you guys to know. Make sure when you're taking supply and demand trades, make sure your zones are super fresh. You notice there is like some form of movements on the zone here. So if this trade lose, that might be the reason for it. Okay, now sometimes it still works, right? Because you know this wasn't a big rejection in the zone, so the zone probably still strong, right? But I'm just saying, when there, you want your zone to be very fresh. As you can see, this was a very super strong one, and that's the reason why the price still wins. But you want your zone to be super fresh. If you want to learn all about my trading strategies and advance in trading, you can use the link in description to apply for mentorship. You can also watch this video here or the playlist right here.